This is Roy, the history teacher. Welcome back to my Ultimate General Civil War campaign, which is being fought using the JMP mod version 1.29.1 on Brigadier General plus difficulty level. The last battle that I fought was the Battle of First Winchester, and you see the results on the screen. Ended up with a complete wipe. The Union had us quite a bit outnumbered in this fight, but we were still able to wipe them out and capture Winchester. I used Gonzo Gamer's strategy that he has shown in videos. I went to the left but held and let them come out and attack me, and then basically once they have exhausted themselves, capturing Winchester was fairly easy. It was a hard fight, but then it ended up being an easy capture because most of the Union units were gone. We did take about 3,100 casualties. The one career point that was earned at First Winchester went into training, so you can see where our career points are at now. Fairly even coming down the board, a little low in economy, logistics, and reconnaissance. I will probably use the career point here from Winchester to bump medicine up to 4. And then after that, most of the career points will go into Army organization, at least until it gets to 9, which is where we need to be for first Bull Run. Now, there's several smaller battles there. We'll still have Gaines Mill, plus Malvern Hill, and then there's a couple of battles in the North Virginia campaign. So we've got time, but you want to be able to build it, and I'd like to get it kind of built and let them set, because units that are setting in camp in another corps, they can earn experience from battles as well. Sometimes you will have a unit gain a star while it's sitting in camp simply because it was close and it did training while your other corps was all fighting, and so they gained their perks. So that is where we're at. The Army organization, I've done a lot of changing here to the Army organization. You'll see that we have some captains commanding artillery and majors. I have tried to move a lot of our more senior. I've tried to move some senior commanders over to the new 2nd Corps, Johnson's Corps, which will do its first fighting at Gaines Mill. Notice still very light on senior commanders. I'm going to pick up at least one commander here. Probably will grab Daniel Hill after this upcoming battle at Cross Keys and assign him as a division commander in second Corps, or Johnson's Corps. And then after Port Republic, I will have enough points left to grab Joseph Kershaw, and we'll probably make him a division commander as well. That'll give him a little bit of a bonus. You can see here all the artillery. We've got 4 captains. I don't use captains a lot, but as I said in the previous video, we are out of people in the academy. Now, one thing I did do was I kind of stole a brigadier general. That's what I call it when I do this. It's not stealing. But if you don't have a brigadier general and there's nobody in the academy, but you create a new corps, it's going to generate a brigadier general for you. So I went ahead and created 3rd Corps. That generated Brigadier General Adam Hazen. Notice he has like no experience to the next level, so he is a very junior brigadier general, but that gave me an extra brigadier general there. I had the money to pay for it. Now, one thing I want to point out, because this is kind of a heads up to people to not do what I did. Okay, so if you look right here at Spears, you'll notice that, if you'll remember, at Winchester, Spears was a 2-star because I had merged him with that 3-star brigade of Forests that you gain after Shiloh. Well, I don't like that Forest Brigade, and there's a couple reasons why. Number one, it's very small, and it's very hard to maintain. Its stats are so high that at this point in the game, even when you're giving it veterans, it's knocking all of its stats down. But also, its assigned perks are all over the place. It has a melee perk. It's got, I think, a scout perk. Then it's got an accuracy skirmish perk. But then it's carrying shotguns. So it's not really a melee cav unit. It's not a skirmish cav unit, and it's carrying shotguns. So it's all over the place. So I don't like that unit. Well, I made a mistake. I should have merged Forrest's 300 men into Spears's brigade. That would have kept Spears' first level perk, plus it would have, when it bumped him up to 2 stars, it would have gave Spears, I could have picked the second level perk, which would have been a melee perk. However, I didn't do that. I merged Spears into Forest. Well, when you do that, even though that brigade lost a star, when you gain back a star, you are stuck with the one it already had, the perk it already had. You can't switch the perk. You're going to get the perk that brigade had. So basically, I had Spears' brigade tracking to be about as mixed up as that Forest brigade. So I wanted to fix that now. I disbanded Spears' brigade and I rebuilt it. Unfortunately, even with the veterans from the brigade that was at 2 stars, when you throw in the 250 recruits that you have to do, that you have to put in because of when you build a unit, you build it with recruits. Even adding 450 veterans, you can see I almost got to the second star. Hopefully after Winchester we will be there. And so Spears lost a star, and that's why. So warning, there's 2 things you can do with that Forest unit. You can merge it with an existing Cav unit. You have to give it the same weapons that your Cav unit has, and I don't mind the shotguns. Those shotguns are pretty deadly. I have used them before. But what you can't do is don't merge somebody into it, because then you're stuck with those perks. Also, word of caution, you're looking at that 3-star unit and you're like, I'm going to disband it and I'm going to build something else. Man, those guys would make an awesome skirmisher brigade, or they'd make an awesome artillery battalion. Word of warning, even though they're 3-star, they have no battles when you get them, which is weird because it's Forest, they're 3 stars, but they come to you with no battles. So if you just simply disband them as soon as you get them, they go into your recruit pool. They don't go into your veteran pool. You have to fight them in a battle, at least one battle. First Winchester or here at Cross Keys, if you're going to keep that brigade and try to disband it, make something else out of it instead of just merging it, you have to fight them in one battle before you can disband them. I've learned that the hard way also. Alright, so enough of me monologuing here. If you look in the armory, we've got a little bit of weapons, but basically we're at the point now where we're going to need to get some weapons. We have a few skirmisher weapons. The biggest thing we got a lot of Cooking Brothers, because I did arm and we do have 10 12-pound howitzers. We got 7. I will build a battalion of parrots. I like to refer to the artillery as battalions. The Confederacy used artillery battalions. But the reason we have so many Cooking Brothers is Weeks right here is now carrying Sharps instead of Cooking Brothers. And you can see Johnson's Corps is fully built out. I think I mentioned that earlier. So let's jump into the battle. In obedience to my received orders, we've battled the enemy in 1st Winchester and lost almost all our artillery and supplies. I've already sent my battle report to headquarters, but please make sure your general will receive my request for more troops. If I don't have support quickly, I will have no choice to hold against Royce King. No chance to hold, that makes more sense. Dear sir, it is an honor to inform you that after your engagement with the enemy at 1st Winchester, President Lincoln has approved to reinforce your army with 4,200 fresh recruits. Alright, so we're still holding them at 0% over the timeline. So the next battle here is the Battle of Cross Keys. This is a difficult battle. It can be fairly tricky. So we're going to go into fight. Oh, 20,808 and 72 guns. That's a lot. Let's see. Yep, I'm cheesing right now. Let's see if we can get that number to be any better. Of course, it might be worse. Oh, yep. Should have took what I had the first time. Let's try that one more time. 3 strikes and you're out, I guess. Oh, well, okay. Let's go for a fourth. Maybe he threw a ball that time. Somebody might say I'm being cheesy, but you know what? I'm not the one that designed the game to let you do this. Okay, here we go. We're playing this one regardless. It'll probably be huge this time. 21,006. Okay. Yeah, you look down here and you think, okay, well, you're even. No, we're not. We're only bringing 12 of 20 brigades, so they're going to have us pretty outnumbered here. Okay, the Federal brigades come into line and will soon attack your position. Mill Creek offers a good defensive position to repel the Yankees. Your main objective is to hold this passage, and the other one located southwards. You should expect superior forces, so use the terrain to your benefit to withstand the assault. Good luck, General. Okay. So, as I have started to do, especially on these smaller battles, I want to get the best force I can get right here to fight this. So, first thing we're going to do is we are going to bring in all of 1st Division. Okay. I don't want my ordnance rifles. I am going to bring in, I am going to bring in the 2 Napoleon battalions I have. Alright, I want both of my cavalry. Okay. And we still have 3 slots. So, do I want to bring in either one of these dedicated skirmishers, or do I want to bring in 3 more infantry? Let's bring in 3 more infantry brigades. Okay. So, like I was saying, this is a tricky battle. And it is tricky because they are going to bring most of their force, and they are going to attempt to hit the North Mill Creek victory point. I don't know why they want to focus on the north one so bad, but they do. So, let's see here. Oh, I turned him off into a weird direction. Why did I do that? Okay. So they will really focus on North Mill Creek. Alright, so my idea here is I am going to keep 2 infantry brigades up here in this cover, right on this wood line. I'm going to bring 3 infantry brigades right here at the flag. Probably defend a little bit behind the flag because I would like to try to get my range. And I know there's some cover problems here, but we're going to get overwhelmed. It happens. I've seen it happen multiple times. So here we have Harker and then Battle. Alright, I'll get them in position. Okay, we're going to put Richards' artillery kind of right here on this crest. We'll bring Marston in right here to defend. Okay, I'm getting pretty happy with what I'm seeing so far. Okay, here goes. Alright, first things first, detach all skirmishers. When I was a new player, I did not use skirmishers. I did not like them. I just did not understand their feasibility or anything about them. And I can honestly say that I have become a huge fan of the detached skirmishers. They do take some micromanagement, but if you pay attention to what you're doing, let's see. Nope. Let me get right there. Let's see what I want to do here. I think I'm going to put him in behind. Okay, I think I have the deployment I want. So, King is a brigadier general, just doesn't have a huge command radius. As you get promoted, that grows. If you want to see an amazing command radius, go play the historical Battle of Shiloh on the CSA side, and Albert Sidney Johnson, who historically was a full general, comes in on that battlefield on that first phase at Shiloh, and his command radius basically covers the entire map. It's pretty huge. All right. Oh, we have a split here. This is what I wanted to do, was take out this artillery before it could dismount. Try to hide that over here, because sometimes getting it back through is almost impossible. I know there's an infantry brigade hiding over here somewhere. Well, I might can get it back through. Let's go. Nope, not that one. There we go. Whoa! Yep. Nope. Run away. And now, like I said, I'm gonna hide him way up here where hopefully nobody will ever know that he was captured. Dismount Drayton to help hold our flank over here. Matter of fact, we'll dismount Drayton right here. There's usually No, don't shoot the supplies. Capture the supplies. Oh, let me pause this while I tell these supplies where I want them to go. You know what? I want you to come way down here on this ridge too, and you go sit over there, and hopefully they won't find you guys over there. Alright, here we go. Come on back. Why is cable out in the middle of the... What the heck? I do not know... Oh, you know what? Oh, we got a charger coming. We got 2 chargers coming. Find down here. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be problematic. Especially with cable routing. Yep, this ain't gonna be good. He was already wavering. This is not going to be good, Marston. I need to learn help. Oh, they captured my flag. Oh no, battle's ended. Get over there, Marston. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, they're charging again. We're on a 51-minute contested timer. It's rough. This battle's a hard battle. It can be very. Alright. Oh, he's turning the fire at me. He's turning the fire. He's turning the fire. Get back, get back, get back. Change your range. Change your range. Good. I took some casualties. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Get out of there, Spears. Try to get out of there, Spears. Get out of there, Spears. Come back in, Spears. Well, they brought in 2 artillery brigades over there. That's not good. Uh-oh. They routed. So you know there's 2 artillery brigades and an infantry brigade still up here. Dismount. know they're over there. Oh, here come their reinforcements. Okay, here comes that infantry brigade. He's almost in range. Of course, he's not in range of our melee cap, but that's okay. Hurt their supply if we can get up here and grab those supplies and get them out of there without getting blamed or without getting hit hard. See if we can sneak in there and grab them. Come on, Spears, go. No, we're wavering all down the line. Oh, we're taking massive casualties too. I do not know that we're going to be able to hold here. chasing supplies. Oh, these guys saw me. Man, we're taking a lot of casualties. This is going to be a rough battle. This is going to be a rough battle. Great, losing guys. Can we hold? I need to get Logan's brigade up in here, so I'm gonna have to do something here. I got to take out this artillery. They're wavering. I wish I could mount him up under fire and charge. Mount up, get up, mount up there, mount up there. Oh, he went back to steady. Spears is gonna get a full-on blast right here. Oh, maybe they'll turn. Yep, nope, they're still, I don't know what their barrels are pointing. Oh. Back, help take out this artillery. Okay. Hopefully with Drayton coming in there. Okay. Golly, Loomis is down 596 guys. All back. All back. Protection guns. Here, there's so many guys. This is a bloodbath. Artillery's attention. This is not going to be a very pretty result. I'm confident I'm going to get the win here, but it is going to be ugly. That's why he was turning that. Why are they running right through me? skirmishers literally just ran right through me. They had 600 skirmishers run right through the middle of a brigade. Somebody explain that to me. No. Get over here. Target them for a minute. Okay. Okay, man, I'm just looking at our casualties we're taking. We're taking a lot. They're taking a lot. It's going to be a bloodbath. I'm going to have to be merging units. Marston is wavering. Everybody's tired. If I had some units that weren't exhausted, I could perhaps launch an attack down in there and finish taking those guys out. But look, I got 3 small ones that are in pretty decent shape, but these guys in the middle are still in decent shape, so I can't get the fresh guys to them. I think the best thing to do is just going to be to ride this one out. Actually, everybody here is wavering. So you know what we're going to do? Alright. We're going to finish this up with an all-out assault. Here we go. This may be a major mistake, but we're bringing everybody. I'm probably going to regret this. Especially since I didn't save it before I decided to launch this crazy thing. Let's keep everybody back here occupied. Ooh, Drayton's cavalry's lost a bunch more guys. Let's speed it up and see how it plays out. Okay, wow. 5,000 casualties. Golly, that was a lot more than I wanted. I lost half my infantry force. We did inflict double the casualties on them, but that was not good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I knew it was going to be a rough battle. So, I know we got some medicine that's going to help some of our guys come back, but yeah, Loomis's infantry, yeah, we're going to be merging some infantry units in camp. So, Cable. I believe Cable, dang, Cable got killed. I hate that. Oh, we recovered some good weapons. Alright, so we were outnumbered by a lot. And we won. It was just a hard fight. Alright. Well, I'm going to take the victory. It was an ugly victory. We will pick up some additional recruits here. And yes, there will have to be some rebuilding. We're down to 16,000 men in the Corps. Spears did get his second star back. That's a good thing. We'll have to take a look at what we can do up here. We lost several guys wounded. Nobody over here picked up anything. Alright, thank you for watching, and we will pick up right here with the next video.